the squad together for this year's Junior Grizzlies 3-on-3 tournament. Presented by 2K at the Built Ford Tough practice facility inside FedEx Forum. On Saturday, January 4th, teams will compete in 3 games before advancing to single elimination play. Overall winners from the 10 and under, 12 and under, and 14 and under divisions will win Grizzlies tickets, including exclusive access to the pregame team shoot-around before the Grizz take on the Pelicans January 24th. Sign up today at hoopitup.com/Grizzlies.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzlies stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Grizz Nation, it's time to send Ja, Sharon, and Dez to the 2025 All-Star Game.
Oh! What did we just see, partner?
Take 3! Take 3!
Bane for 3.
Bingo!
This man Bane
Heating it up.
Blocked by Sharon!
Most versatile power forward in the game today.
Head to NBA.com/vote, the NBA app, or simply use the QR code on the screen to send your Grizzlies to the All-Star Game today.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Durant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans, and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering, to those with a history of raising their performance to meet the moment. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Dusty May was at Florida Atlantic last year. Tonight you'll watch him coach at Michigan. So why do I care if a football player decides to leave one place where he's making whatever money to go somewhere where he's making even more? It's what most coaches do every year. So I cannot stand it, and I mean can't stand it, when the coaches sit up there and act like these young people are doing something wrong.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's the Friday, January 3rd, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, college football playoff had another game take place yesterday as Notre Dame moved on and beat Georgia. We will get to that. University of Memphis got a big win last night over Florida Atlantic in a T-shirt game that Devin and Roser were so scared of. Memphis ended up winning by 28. We'll get to that. Grizzlies going to be in action tonight against the Sacramento Kings. We'll get to all the football going on this weekend and the playoff matchups that are now set. Brian Edwards from Vegas Insider will join us. Gary Parrish is going to join us in studio. It's a Friday. It's cold, but the sun's out. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Everybody's having a good day. All right, ton of stuff to get to on the show today. Was a unbelievable sports day yesterday. I ended up watching games. I couldn't make it all the way through the Warriors game last night, but in between the football game going on and then the Timberwolves versus the Celtics I watched, and then made it a little ways through the Warriors game, and then I crashed out last night. But there was tons of games going on from 3 o'clock on, not the least of which was a big Memphis win against Florida Atlantic, which we'll get to. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Sack. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat. The Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carve, John Lance, Johnny Quadrant, Dr. Thunder. He's Yogi Roser. Hello, John.
Hello.
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone dangler. Senor Quasadilla. Mr. Man. Navo Joe. The reporter. The photographer. Sir Hiss. He's Walker 93.
I might swerve on a corner wall. Well, I'm asking y'all to do something. I never ask y'all to do stuff, but can y'all please do me a favor today. It is a 3-for-1 vote day for NBA All-Star. Go vote for Jaren, Ja, and Dez. Do me a favor. Please do that for me. America.
Gary Parrish is here. He's the host of the Gary Parrish Show. Every morning you can watch him or listen to him at 10 o'clock on Grind City Media. All right, let's start with...
Tell him Peso did it.
Let's start with Georgia Notre Dame. So yesterday, I pulled up the Sagarin ratings and I said, look, man, they've been telling us from the start that Notre Dame is the second best team in the country. We don't believe it. We are defying this. We all three thought, Georgia. Have the computer to yourself. We like Georgia in the game. And Notre Dame not only won, but they won by double digits. So we have to apologize to Jeff Sagarin's computer. He was right. And the line ended up switching, and it went to Notre Dame. So another favorite won. It is kind of crazy the way it's played out. All 5 conference champions have lost. All the teams with a bye lost. And I was surprised. I mean, look, we came in here yesterday. We thought Georgia was going to be able to do it. And I heard CJ this morning going on, of course, he's a Big Ten fan. So he was going off of the SEC, dancing on their grave after it all happened. But I do think, like, beyond all the emotions that go along with that and the SEC putting up very poor performances in many of the games and getting beat by teams that, like, usually it's just like the SEC is better and they're going to prove that they're better, right? I do think there is truth in the idea that this NIL has evened things out. I do. I do think there is a truth to that because it's interesting. The SEC, we used to go to media days every year. We've covered that league for the last 20-something years. Bro, it's not like Shane Gillis got in trouble for joking with Nick Saban about it.
It was so funny.
But part of it mattering more, and I'm sitting next to a guy that 20 years ago broke a story about Albert Means getting $150,000. That's 20-something years ago. Bro, it does matter more. It is the only thing that matters to a lot of wealthy people in the South. And for sure, they have been buying players for the last 50 years. And now everybody can buy players. I think there is truth to that.
The fascinating thing, going way back then, would be there was an Alabama booster, a Tennessee booster.
We knew them.
A Georgia booster. They would all sit together at Folks Folly.
Yes.
And talk shit to each other about buying players.
I've been to Roy Adams' house.
Yes.
Oh, that's wicked.
Logan Young, who passed away, was the one that was in the center of your deal. And again, that's 20 years ago.
So, this is what I always try to tell people. These guys used to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I don't mean those people specifically that you mentioned. I just mean people would spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on football players when they couldn't even take credit for it, really.
Right.
Now they can stand up and say, I did
this, yeah.
Yes.
You don't think they're throwing around money?
Tax write-off,
and now
dog.
that's happening all over the country.
Because the truth of the matter is, when it was like, let's just say, you remember the Cam Newton thing came out, right? And the number was exorbitant.
Yeah.
It was like Mississippi State had him, and then Auburn came in and got him. And that was a whole thing, right, that was going on. But, it was never Auburn competing with Michigan to try to get, right? Like, Michigan wasn't.
I will never say nobody else was doing it, but I will say now.
SEC was throwing around a lot more money than everybody else.
And so what you're seeing is in football, it's balancing out.
Yes.
Because if you subscribe to the idea SEC schools had been buying players forever, well, now everybody's buying players. So now you've evened that out. Where it's also
this is not a theory to subscribe to. I know, and you know.
Yes.
I know people.
Yes.
That have gotten players too.
Yes.
Awesome SEC schools. We've heard of battles between SEC schools for guys.
Yeah.
Mom's getting cars. Mom's getting, set up. Like, family moves to the town. Hell, Hugh Freeze got in trouble at Ole Miss for putting together maybe the best Ole Miss roster ever. And then one guy was driving around an SUV all around town, and the stepdad? This was the Tunsil thing. And the stepdad didn't get paid for it, getting taken care of, whatever. And it's like, bro, are we just going to act like we can name off the top of our head 15 guys that there's been a story attached to them? Right?
So you used to, if you were Alabama in that market, you were fighting Auburn and LSU. Tennessee, Florida.
Yes.
Now you're fighting those still, but also Michigan and USC and everybody else. So the football stuff is balanced out. It's been harmful for the SEC. What's interesting is basketball, it's balanced out as well in a way that benefits the SEC for the exact same reason. Money. Yeah. SEC, number 1, Tennessee. Number 2, Auburn. They're spending on tons of money.
Bro, that guy Nevin Shapiro, there was a whole 30 for 30, and then Nevin Shapiro was telling you.
Yeah.
Like, you remember those amazing Miami teams and Butch Davis getting in all that trouble? Yeah, that didn't just happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? It didn't just happen. And all these schools.
Well, you can just basketball is it really illustrates because you'll see programs that lose, like even power conference programs, Wisconsin, Seton Hall, they lose transfers, and the coaches will even stand up and say, "We didn't have the money to keep them." And these other programs like Auburn and Tennessee and Indiana, they're going out and buying players, and it's like, how'd they get that? They're just buying. It's just money. It's really coming down to money.
Bro, we are never going to see again. A couple of weeks ago, you remember we were talking about this, and we looked up like this old Alabama roster. And I told you, Trayvon Diggs, who is the best cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys and has been a consistent Pro Bowler and a $100 million player, went to Alabama like his brother, Stephon, And then there's 5 receivers. It's like Ruggs and Smith, and there's 5 receivers better than him, so he plays corner. Never in a million years would that ever happen now.
Or the iconic photo that was like
Mac Jones and Bryce.
Yeah, you will never see that ever again. You're never going to see that photo ever again.
I mean, they brought in, you know what I mean? Like, Georgia had to play this kid. You know, they lost Carson Beck, who's he's not going down in any SEC lore. And then they bring in this kid, Gunner, who's actually pretty good.
By the way, Carson Beck driving a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at his girlfriend, bro.
But by the way, like, when they... It was Hurts. That's who it was. It was Hurts and Mac and Tua. But I mean, like, when Jalen Hurts wasn't getting it done in the SEC championship game, like,
it was the national championship.
Well,
right. Tua comes in.
Nick Saban's whole career at Alabama, this is oversimplifying it, but a lot of it was his backups were future NFL players at all times.
Yes.
You can't do that anymore.
Ohio State was
doing that. Because those guys are not staying with you. They're not going to, it's not wait your turn anymore. It's where can I get the most money? Transfer rules and NIL.
And I do buy his deal. I do buy his deal about not necessarily. I don't think that it was just because Alabama. I do buy his deal that, like, everybody knew they could come here and get drafted in the first round. Like, that's a thing. Like, you know what I mean? But that was the pot of gold. Now the pot of gold is at the beginning.
Yeah, the pot of gold is like a pot of, it's a pile of cash.
You don't have to go in the first round.
No.
But I do think that, like, I don't think those guys were all getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. I think a lot of them did go to Alabama because they knew that was the best chance for them to get drafted, not because Alabama bought them all, but rather, so I do buy that part of it. But I will say, most SEC schools were all competing against each other for players, and we all know, you know, and same way with, you know, you cover a sport in college basketball. It's not like all these guys just go to these places for fun. Like, but it was all under the table. Like, none of that stuff. Now, you don't have to do it under the table, so it's just so spread out.
And you don't need the recruiting skills that you used to have. Every coaching search that used to open in college basketball, you'd be like, and the Duke job's open. And somebody'd say, or the Kentucky, whatever. And somebody'd say, well, okay, what about so-and-so? But can he recruit at this level? He's never recruited this part of the country, or he's never recruited that level. Could he recruit? It doesn't matter anymore. You could take anybody, put them at Duke, and it's like saying, can the Lakers recruit? It doesn't matter who, as long as it's LA and you got the money, you can recruit. Same thing, it's Duke and you've got more money. You can get players. The whole, can he recruit? Does he know how to connect? Doesn't it no longer? Do general managers have good personalities? Have you ever talked about that? It doesn't matter.
Right.
Do you have cap space? That's what I need to know.
Dude, there is a guy we're watching the other day, the Ohio State game. The friggin' starting running back from Ole Miss is splitting carries at Ohio State.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That guy would have gotten 30 carries a game at Ole Miss.
And do you know what that does? All that does is, so this young man goes, he takes more money from Ohio State to go play less, and it gives Lane Kiffin what he needs to go back to his boosters and say,
yep,
this is going to keep happening.
Yep.
And so guess who had more NIL money this year than he had before?
Yep.
So that won't happen again.
Yep.
That's what these coaches, that's
how. I do think it's going to balance out, man. It's going to balance out everywhere.
Yeah, the depth. Kirby was doing the same thing at Georgia. He was stockpiling until this NIL stuff started. He was stockpiling all these guys. Ohio State was doing it. Alabama was doing it. And now you just can't stockpile them.
Well, the other thing is the teams that would win recruiting day is what mattered. Yeah. And that's not what matters anymore.
No.
You ain't got to win signing day.
Oh,
that was like... We used to have we used to bring Barton Simmons on every signing day because it was the biggest deal. Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
This guy just flipped. And
ESPN used to, when there was only one national signing day for football, their entire day was scheduled around it. Like ESPN's day.
Dude, the only freshman I know, I swear to God, and I love college football. The only freshman I know is Bryce Underwood. I'm not kidding.
Coming in next year.
Yes.
I was like, you know a lot of freshmen from this year.
No. That's coming in. And I only know that because of the Barstool,
buddy,
$7 million.
Juju, Juju that's going to Colorado with the nice hair?
No, I don't.
But, okay, see, that's your
Okay,
world.
but here to your point, college basketball signing day wasn't as big as college football, but still a day. Still a thing. It came and went. I don't even remember it in November at some point. It doesn't matter anymore.
AJ DeBansta is the only one I know, and that's because he's getting A bazillion dollars.
Well, I was having this conversation with Scott Drew, and he said what's interesting is that used to signing day would pop off in November, and at that moment, you had a pretty good idea of how you were going to be next year and how the rest of the country is going to be next year. You kind of know who you're losing. Now you know who you're bringing in. You know what everybody else is probably losing, what they're bringing in. Now you have no idea who's going to be good in November because it's all going to be tied to the transfer portal. And you can't reasonably assume that schools are going to lose players the way you used to because, yeah, Duke's going to lose Cooper Flagg, but there's somebody who might be projected 28th in the draft, and that person was no-brainer not even thinking about it in the draft 10 years ago. But now if Alabama says, come back, make $5 million to play one more year, and then go be the 13th pick in the draft, like that's happening. Mark Sears at Alabama would not be in school right now if not for NIL.
Oh, for sure.
He would be he'd be playing 3 minutes a game for the Kings or something, but that's what he would be doing.
Dude, I'm watching Minnesota last night, and there's this segment. Were you guys watching this game at all?
I saw the Boston game. I saw the end of it.
Minot had the dunk, he had the three, and whatever, and I'm thinking to myself, bro, Josh Minot could still be in Memphis.
Yeah. But you ready for this?
He'd
if
be like
Josh Minot existed right now, in this moment,
he'd be making a fortune.
They would pay him to come back to college.
For sure.
Before he went and was the whatever pick in the second round of that draft. He would have been paid big time money to come back to college.
Yep.
Unless there was friction or personal problems.
Right.
But that's the perfect type of guy that would have been paid a lot of money to come back to college.
Right.
Yeah, I saw him last night. I was like, wait, Josh might not getting rotation minutes since when?
And was like making plays.
Yeah,
I did hear his name like in the past week where somebody was like,
weird.
and he's been playing well. It was one of those, I ain't heard his name in 2 years, but I heard it.
Crazy,
like
right? And I think that, as we switch to the basketball game that took place last night, boy, Devin was so worried about T-shirt game last night.
Look, bro.
But isn't this a good example of kind of where Memphis stands right now and their ability to be able to go and fill out a roster? And then you look at their competition last night, and it's like, how are they ever getting players? Because anybody they get good is going to get poached.
To Memphis.
Right?
If you have a good AAC player,
you're gonna be
coming to Memphis next year.
Yeah, you're coming PJ, Kobe Rogers. They all on Memphis.
It felt very Florida Gulf Coasty in the sense that.
Oh, that's over.
No, I'm saying there was like a run.
Yeah.
It was a moment in time, but you're not going to be able to sustain that. That's a one-time deal.
It's over. Like, Memphis even has a more exaggerated advantage in its league than maybe anybody other than Gonzaga, and maybe even including.
Because who can get players?
Nobody else. Like Tennessee has a ton of money. Alabama has a ton of money. So does Auburn. So does Kentucky. So does Arkansas. In Memphis, it's like we can go buy. I mean, they wouldn't bought Tyrese Hunter.
Yeah.
They wouldn't bought a Texas player.
Who could have gone anywhere.
There ain't nobody else in the AAC that can go buy a Texas player. All right?
But how much is Dane? Because Dane's Illinois, right?
Yes, that was money, too. That was
That's
real
Big
money.
Ten.
Well, how about this? We know that Tyreek.
Memphis has always had enough people that care about basketball that you're going to have money.
We know that Tyreek Smith, I was told at least, by somebody close to the situation, that Tyreek Smith had a contract with Memphis for $500,000, roughly, all right? And he ain't even one of the 5 best guys they brought in. What are the rest of these guys getting?
Do you know I was talking?
Memphis is spending real money, and nobody else in that league can.
I talked to a guy yesterday who is friends with one of his buddies is one of the board members of a collective at a Big Ten school, right? And he told me that the way, because I thought this was fascinating. I was like, man, it's even the playing field, hasn't it? And I was like, these guys have so much money that they're making whatever. And he said one of the things, we were talking about the Bryce Underwood thing, and he was saying, he's like, I wonder how that works and if there's a contract or whatever. And he said, from what I gather, and I don't know if this is true across the board, but I've always thought about it, like when you were just talking about that deal, what they were saying is, what he was explaining to me is that these guys, they accept that they're going to get this money, but the people with the money are smart enough to know that in many cases, this is a week-to-week thing. So they are paying them, like, you know what I mean? Right. You say, hey, you're going to get $150,000 to come here, but you're basically getting 10 installments of $15,000, right?
That's right.
And so if you play, right, and obviously if you're injured, we're still going to pay you, right? But you can't just quit on the team, and you can't just transfer, and you can't just whatever. Like, nobody's giving you a lump sum, right? They're actually getting paid almost like you would with a paycheck.
And I would bet the Memphis Collective
Yeah.
ain't giving out those lump sums anymore either.
Yeah. For sure not.
Especially after that idiot.
Well, and I have always believed that that's what happened with Mikey Williams. That they gave him the money because you would have just cut ties.
Right.
But there was something where it was like, bro, if there's any way this can work out, because we've already spent a fortune.
They made a down payment.
The way these things are going to
whip.
have to start being written creatively is something along the lines of, you are guaranteed X amount of dollars per week, totaling X amount of dollars for every week that you are enrolled in school, something like that.
Yes.
Because you can't have the Tyreek Smith situation happening again. No. Like, people lost real money on that deal. Like real money.
Oh, they paid him.
Oh, yeah.
He got the money.
I don't know that
the check's cash.
I don't think he got all $500,000, but he got a significant amount of money.
And never played.
Never played.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah. That's, but, like...
Luckily for somebody like Penny, it's ashtray money.
Well...
But it might not be for his boosters.
Right. And
that makes it hard the next time.
But, like, at Memphis right now, they have more money to spend on basketball players than anybody else in that league. So what you saw last night is the type of thing that should be happening.
But you watch that? Bro, Danger was... He would be by far the best player on FAU.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Because their best players went to what? Arkansas and Florida, right? Their best players?
Yeah, Elijah. Vlad Golden went with Dusty to Michigan.
Yeah.
Another player went to Kentucky, Elijah Martin.
Yeah.
Or no, went to Florida, Elijah Martin.
And then the guard went to Arkansas.
So they all just went and got paid.
Last night, Dane Danger played 21 minutes, was 7 for 12, 16 points and 5 rebounds. I mean, if he outscored obviously everybody on that team.
He had like 2 points in the first half too, which is crazy.
But I'm saying, like, you watch him and he didn't even start last night. The sixth man, if you want to say he was playing he's a sixth man last night. He
was cooking, bro.
I mean, that guy is so much better than everybody on their team.
Yeah, he is giving fake Steven Adams the business in those videos.
They suck.
I thought the T-shirts going to give him a little juice, but them Jones was the Fleet Haynes teams.
I tell you this.
With the holes in them.
I know that they were like top 100 last night. Obviously, they dropped out of that. If you were talking Ken Palm, I don't know how. Ain't no way
that team
they're 92nd or whatever.
That team was Bonds GP.
We could put together a team at Mount Moriah that might be able to beat FAU.
I'll tell you this, Little Rock would kill them.
Shout out Jonathan Lawson.
Little Rock can go.
Hit a game winner last
night.
He did.
Yeah, shout out J3.
But here's the deal. Florida Atlantic is probably a top 4 team in the AAC. Arkansas State would probably be a top 3. The league's just bad.
No, you're right.
So, like, what you saw...
Oh, by the way, Arkansas State moved to 92. That's what I meant. I didn't mean Little Rock. I meant Arkansas State, which, by the way, is...
Arkansas State would kill that
They're
team.
11-3.
Yeah.
11-3.
Yeah, Arkansas State would kill that
And they
FAU
play in that
team.
little Rudy Poo-ass gym. Like, bro, what FAU got going on over there?
They have to keep the...
You were sitting here telling me it was a T-shirt game.
I thought
do you not know the story with, like, Dusty May
They can't turn the air conditioning off.
Takes the Florida Atlantic job, and it's just like, it's Florida Atlantic, it's whatever league they were in. It's like my first head coaching job I got. Went there, walked into that gym, and this Dusty telling the story, literally started crying, like tearing up, like, what have I done? Like, I've just...
Where'd he come from?
He was an assistant at Florida. I think he was an assistant at Florida before he got there.
What have I done?
You go from Florida facilities to that.
Bro, that looked like an auxiliary gym.
He thought I've ruined I have made such a... He was like, imagine standing at the altar about to say I do, or rather, even worse, you've already said I do, and 20 minutes after you said I do, you're like,
oh, shit.
This is...
Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. This is the box.
I'm in trouble.
Where is this? Box score.
What are you looking for?
3,100.
Oh, the attendance?
Yeah, but like, it was so...
What does it hold?
12.
No. 3,100.
Right.
Last night.
Yeah. It looks like a high school gym.
3,000.
Bro, it looks like a PE gym, dog. You ever been to MUS or...
Like you could feel... Yeah. Briarcrest.
Yeah, it looks like a not good...
Where they're hosting a huge event this weekend.
Yeah, which I'm going to.
Did you tell me Bryce James is there?
He's playing today.
Bryce James is playing today at Briarcrest.
At Briarcrest. Let me get. I got
about
the time.
12 minutes.
Stop.
That's capacity. That's capacity. 3161's capacity.
He's playing tonight at 8:30 against Bartlett. Sierra Canyon versus Bartlett tonight at 8:30.
Bear down.
The Memphis Hoop Fest tonight. I'm going to the 4 o'clock game. Houston plays Hillsborough. It's a whole day, two-day event. They play Houston tomorrow. Might slide. Come on, GP, pull up.
I've seen Bryce James in person.
I have too.
I have
too. I've seen him run up and down the court.
I saw him at the what's it called? EYBL.
With the goggles on.
He needs to be playing at my son's high school.
Oh, for sure. I seen that school play. They terrible.
He'd be the only brother.
It'd be him and his other little short black dude.
But he'd fit in.
He'd be the best player by far.
Probably.
Shoot the ball every time, bro.
Be like Memphis in the AAC this year.
My kid's school, we're good at baseball and golf.
Respectfully.
We struggle at the other sports. But get into a golf match. Hey, Dev, show up with your golf team.
Y'all got us a golf. Bro.
Show up with your golf team and see what you don't want to get involved in a North Point golf match.
You don't want the skins match with North Point?
No, but if you got a basketball team, we in trouble.
Shout out to my dog. He's assistant coach over there, bro. Like, they suck.
You just got to get some players over there. That's all.
Bryce is it always feel bad talking about a high school kid this way because it's like
you went viral on TikTok. Be careful.
Did I?
A kid.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't mean to.
You went viral on TikTok. The comments are wicked.
Oh, no. I didn't see that. I didn't even see it. I didn't even know.
Talking about Bryce James.
Really?
He just doesn't.
Who is this penis-looking fella talking about a high school kid?
He said he looked like a penis, man. Damn, dog.
That train's never late.
They come, boy.
This man called you a penis.
There's always somebody on the internet waiting to call me a penis.
They are. I still had that picture where that dude put that big head on your head. Yeah.
My little guy wanted to get it put on a T-shirt. And we're into T-shirt business, and we could get. And I vetoed it. I was like, you can't be walking around with your dead penis head on your head.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So they called him a penis head for talking about Bryce James?
Oh, the comments are wild.
Wow.
You did go viral.
Is it Grind City?
Go to Grind City.
Here's the truth. As I was talking about that yesterday.
Oh, this is my favorite. My favorite thing is to find mean comments about Gary. I've been doing this for 20 years.
Don't think I wasn't having the time of my life when the Thunder beat the shit out of the Grizzlies the other night. doing a Twitter search for @ChrisVernon show. I'd be like, Kelly was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Just hold on a second. I'm Twitter searching @ChrisVernon show."
Yeah, I know you were.
The Thunder are up 40. I'm trying to Twitter search @ChrisVernon show.
You got it too.
They were on my ass.
I got it too, bro. I had to mute that tweet.
They were on my ass.
Yeah, go to Grind City Media, bro.
As I was talking about it yesterday, like in the middle of talking about it, I was like, "This is the exact thing Luke is going to clip, and the exact thing that I don't even mean it like this. I don't even."
Oh, here we go.
What did I even say? I don't even remember what I said.
People can't even hate on Bron no more, so they hate on his kids. Bryce is better than Bronny. Just wait.
He's not.
You acting like D1 programs only sign top 100 guys.
They don't sign top 260.
Here you go. I'm supposed to believe this man watched Bryce last year? Laughing emoji.
Well, I mean, I did. That's true.
Huh?
I did watch Bryce. What?
What's the point? Some people were not good in college, but doing well on the job. Give kids a chance.
No, I'm not giving any kids a chance.
257 is a very generous ranking.
He agreed with you. He was agreeing with you.
I get some support in the chat.
He was with you.
But no, bro, these comments, it has 7,000 likes on TikTok.
Man, the media always hating.
Bro, they were on your neck, bro.
But this is what LeBron. Do you realize nobody is out there hating on Kenyon Martin's kid coming out of high school? Like LeBron, I respect my king.
Yeah, sure.
But LeBron did this. By constantly talking about how his kids are great basketball players and they're not.
Just wait till Bron.
Doug the Doggo commented and said, if this dude gets drafted, might as well call them the Los Angeles James, because they ain't the Lakers no more.
Hating on a teenager is ridiculous.
It is.
Look, just wait till LeBron find that clip, GP. Just wait till the King find that clip. He coming for your neck.
He'll just make it disappear from the internet like the Jordan Crawford dunk.
Whoa. See, relax.
That's
too far.
I think
too far.
It's true.
Kerry said, why do people hate young black athletes? Angel Reese, Bronny, Shadur, Travis Hunter,
so
Bryce James.
Give me a good AJ DeBanza commitment, and I'll talk about that differently than I talk about Bryce James.
That getting 126 comments, 289 bookmarks, and 184 shares is crazy.
Oh, man.
And 7,000 likes, GP.
That is weird when, like, I don't live in that TikTok world, so I don't even know that's happening.
Yeah.
As that's happening, I don't even know that that's a thing.
I opened my TikTok this morning. It was on my For You page.
That is hilarious. So funny.
By the way, that was my comment about the penis head guy, by the way.
Like, here's the thing. LeBron's kids are probably better than my kids, and LeBron's better than me. But, like, his kid doesn't need to be going to Arizona. That's crazy. Like,
unless they're getting that money.
Clip it, Luke.
We're trying to go viral. He's the guy that hates Bryce James.
No. And every day, just keep posting a new Gary Trash.
All right, Luke. All right, let's balance this out. 3, 2, 1,
go.
The thing that drives me crazier than anything is you see these young people out there working as hard as they can work, trying to achieve whatever they could achieve, has a dream to go to Arizona, and then you get these fat, bald white men constantly trying to criticize them, acting like he's not good enough to be at a program like that. If it weren't for his father, he wouldn't even be getting recruiting letters for programs like that. But why can't the old, fat, bald white people just shut up for a second and let these young men live?
Don't post that.
Put that on TikTok.
That's terrible.
Put that on TikTok.
One like.
Zero.
Hey, you be like, does this white guy know he's white?
One like.
Oh, that was the guy came out to me last night, boy. He called me racist in every other language.
Oh, no.
What
Why? Block him.
Why?
He found every way to call me a racist.
Why?
He called me a
he thinks you're racist.
The first one was because I said...
Did you post Tyler Hero getting chucked or something?
I did post that.
Man,
ain't
Tyler Hero
with the hashtag cracker.
Yeah, he didn't appreciate that.
He was on, when we did the mismatch this morning, he was my player I loathed because I was like, you can't get chucked like that.
I mean, just got told by someone he's like 4 or 5 years older than.
I said I would rank Amen Thompson no higher than 6th on the players that are it's reasonable to get chucked by on the Rockets.
Yeah.
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah,
There's at least 6 guys. If they chucked you, Steven Adams, if Şengün, if Tari Eason, if even Van Vliet.
You can't get thrown around by some dude who was at overtime elite a year ago.
You can.
Bro, look, they found clips, bro. He's the hothead, brother.
God.
Bro, every brother duo got a hothead in the group. He's the hothead.
All right, so go ahead. Why are you racist? I mean, I can think of 1,000 reasons.
We know why you're racist.
We know why.
We know why you're racist.
But why does somebody that doesn't know you think so?
They didn't appreciate me saying at the Ole Miss Memphis game the other weekend, the other Saturday, I said that the Brooks the On Clouds and the quarter zips are going platinum in the arena.
Oh, Vineyard Vines.
Yeah, he thought that was racist of me to say that.
Oh.
He said, what if I said, I walk into a basketball gym, it smells like chicken fingers. And I was like, you know what?
Come on.
That's what he said.
What the hell?
You can't take it there, can you?
That's what he said. I was like, whoa, okay.
Well, that's like,
I was like, all right.
You should explain.
Yeah, no, bro. See, this is
What is happening?
No, hey. Look, bro, you live and you learn, man. You know.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Why was he so upset about it? You really hit a nerve with that outfit.
Oh yeah, he did not appreciate
the on clouds you're hitting a nerve.
It's real.
You're getting a little too close.
You're flying a little too close to the sun with the Vineyard Vines on cloud because
he was pissed,
hit dogs
bro.
holler when it comes to that.
Yeah.
They got a whole closet of quarter zips.
Yeah, he was not.
Yeah,
But
quarter
you
zips
think
and
you're
on
just sitting around
clouds.
scrolling your Twitter, and next thing you know, you're getting made fun of for your quarter zip.
Yeah.
You got to come for somebody's throat.
And he follows me too. That's the crazy part.
Wow.
So look, and another thing, I posted a clip of Luke cooking the dude for the Suns. Guessing you're laughing because he's white. You're such a racist.
You are, though, but you are. That is exactly why you posted that.
This is like 3 days later.
No, this dude was like...
because the Ole Miss game was on a Saturday.
Yeah,
this is now a Tuesday game.
In fairness to this guy, I can't condone chicken fingers.
Hold on.
But he's wrong about everything.
Let's take a timeout.
Wild.
Let's take a timeout. You were for sure laughing because Luke Kennard's white.
No.
Yes, you were.
No, I was not.
Yes, you were.
Luke Kennard is the all-time leading scorer in Ohio high school basketball.
You said
over
that
LeBron
you
James.
can't get cooked like by Luke Kennard.
No.
You said that yesterday. You're like, bro, you can't get cooked like by Luke Kennard.
How many racists?
Why is it crazy?
No, I'm just saying. Like,
what are you saying?
Today's age.
What are you saying?
Today's age. High school look can cook anybody because he's all-time lead scorer in Ohio basketball history. Shout out Luke Kennard.
Luke Kennard is not known for his
dribbling skills.
Correct.
How many texts?
Getting crossed over by
If we
Luke.
got into his phone, how many texts could we find of him making fun of white people in his phone?
Not many.
I mean,
Look at that. Ugh.
Just our group text.
Oh, yeah, I'll be on their head. Especially this one. Yeah, look at that. Look.
That's like slow motion cook.
See?
All right, the second emoji is unnecessary.
What do you mean?
That's an unnecessary
I can
emoji.
laugh.
Why?
If Scottie Pippen Jr. did that to somebody, you would not use the second emoji.
Yeah, you wouldn't be laughing.
Yeah, you would be like,
you
Scottie.
wouldn't get second emoji, Scottie
I
Pippen
just
Jr.
thought that was a blast from the past, bro.
No, you would say like Scotty got him on skates, hit him with the rata.
Hit him with exactly what you would do. That's exactly what you would do. That's exactly what you would do. That's exactly it.
Have you done it a million times?
Yeah, that Lamar Jackson jersey.
I would, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Jalen is saying into my headset, and he is your brethren.
He is my guy.
He says,
he be on the headset with me.
Second emoji, absolutely unnecessary.
Not even that second emoji.
It's
what
an
that
unnecessary emoji.
That's the
It's
fire emoji. That's what Scottie Pippen Jr. would have got.
That's
The
right.
second emoji is like, can you believe this white guy?
We agree with the
That's
guy.
what that is.
We agree with your hater.
We agree with your hater. Send us his contact information. Let's follow him.
Hey, I found the exact tweet about the chicken.
Send us your haters' information.
This man said, like, what if I said it smells like 2 Chainz? What if I said it smells like a 2 Chainz concert every time I walk into Cheen's Wings? Would I get away with it like the way you do? Probably effing not.
Whoa, buddy, you gotta calm down.
He said, imagine making fun of somebody for dressing like a respectable human, racist piece of S. Like he hates me, bro.
Yeah, he hates you.
This guy hates you.
Yeah, he hates you. But you really hit a nerve with the class.
Yeah, man. And
He
the
was like,
quarter
this son of a bitch.
This dude is like on the website waiting for the new releases every day.
He went and looked in the mirror and was like, "Oh my god,
It's
this
tough.
son of a."
It's tough.
This son of a. Yeah, so now I got people wilding in my mentions. So that's the stuff y'all don't got to deal with. People call you stupid. People call you slow.
I get called a penis.
What are you talking about? Oh, stop with your victimhood because look, walk a day in my week. I literally can't eat breakfast with my kids without somebody telling me to S&D. I can't.
Opposed to it smells like chicken fingers. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different world. It must smell like a chicken finger.
There's a whole TikTok community calling me a penis. What are you talking about?
They did call you a penis. It's fine. Look.
This guy is trying to prove that you're racist by being racist.
He was like, I know. It takes one to know one.
That's not the route I would have gone to make my point.
For the record.
What if I said something super racist?
Exactly.
What if I tripled down on racism right now? How would that make you feel?
Exactly. I am not racist. Do not need any emails from y'all nerds.
Well, look, we saw the extra emoji on Luke Kennard's crossover.
That's not going to play well in court.
The people in the Twitter, they understood where I was coming from.
They did.
We all understood. We all understood what you were doing.
We understood.
We
Yeah.
understood.
They called my
We understood.
drift. Look, bro.
We understood.
I just ain't worried about
we remember when Brent Barry won the dunk contest.
Shout out to him. Tom Chambers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Look.
I think you've been described accurately.
Hey, GB gonna have to get an email.
Oh,
hey,
my
January
God.
6th is way too close, bro. You
Oh,
gotta chill.
it's Monday. Bennett's fired up.
Around the corner.
Bennett's going to come in his flag shirt on Monday. I'm certain of it.
January 6th is way too
Flag shirt.
way too close, bro.
And I'm proud to be an American.
Hey, the people that watch this show are a little bit wicked, so y'all, hey, I gotta be clear.
No. Anybody that
They
knows
come from
it-
my neck, bro.
Hey, it's all jokes.
Yeah.
It's all jokes.
It's all jokes.
Cause that dude gonna clip this. I told you.
No, he's not.
we know you like.
And who cares? Block him.
We know you like.
Oh, he already been blocked.
We know you like us. We know you just don't respect us.
or in our fashion choices.
You just don't respect us.
You can't believe every time Cooper DeJean gets a pass breakup.
We know you like us, but we also know you don't respect us.
I respect everybody.
No, you don't.
Only Cam Scatterboo.
Yeah. I love all colors of people.
You don't respect us.
Fashion choices are a little bit questionable
You don't
sometimes.
respect us.
What y'all be wearing sometimes a little questionable.
Rank Christian McCaffrey right now.
Running backs?
Yeah, rank him right now.
I think I'll put him in top 2.
No, he's number 1 when he's healthy. Come on.
Yeah.
Look, bro, I picked picked Kirby Smart yesterday over Marcus Freeman. Look at that. See?
There you go.
Yeah, but you don't like Marcus Freeman. You
something about his hair.
I just said, bro, I don't trust anybody that sprays their hair on.
He said he sprays his hair.
He got the Beijing, GP.
He ain't real?
Yeah, he got the Beijing, bro.
I didn't know that about him.
I don't trust anybody that got Beijing hair, bro.
I don't think it's that bad.
I mean,
I really don't.
Well,
I was trying to notice it last night
Beijing?
because I know that you have been very, very critical of it. But when I was watching him get interviewed by Molly McGrath, I'm like, this hair is not bad. Why is Devin on his ass?
Hey, he showed up that one time with a bad Beijing, and I ain't never lived that down. One bad Beijing can ruin your life.
Guy's
bro.
doing an amazing job.
Oh, hey, shout out to him, bro. You could become the first black coach ever to win an FBS championship. Salute to you, bro. But you got to get that trimmed up. Lay off the Beijing, dog. Tell the barber, hey, I'm good on the spread
Marcus Freeman
today.
shows up in a quarter zip for the semifinals.
Who is this?
What's my coach's name?
He did. He wears
a quarter zip.
He wears a quarter zip.
The super small joint, though, TGP.
Yeah, and the tight
Like,
pants.
he's like
man.
nipples can pop out of it, bro.
Yeah.
Would you like to know? I don't even
swole.
own quarter zips.
He's swole.
Thank you.
I like
Look
quarter
at this.
zips.
See, look, GP, look at that.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
Look at
tough. And man, it looks like Jey Uso.
See?
He looks like Jey Uso.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's Roger Devon, bro.
He looks like Jey Uso.
One's up, bro.
Call him Jey
One's
Uso. He
up.
looks just like Jey Uso.
Day one.
Oh my god.
Day one.
I'm saying, bro, that's what made me draw the line, GP.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I heard you mention before we get you out of here. I heard you mention that before the game, the Grizzlies and the Kings tonight, that wrestling comes on.
Yeah.
Are they doing something big tonight because Raw is on Monday, or is this supposed to be a dud because Raw is on Monday?
I think they got to do something kind of big to set it up for Monday because they're doing like big stuff for Monday. So I think tonight's got to be.
You have no idea.
Monday's
I saved this. It said CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. This is Netflix
Monday
on Monday.
Raw.
Monday
premiere.
Raw.
Yeah.
It says Solo versus Roman Reigns, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso. John Cena's farewell tour begins. The Rock returns. Logan Paul returns. Becky Lynch returns. Charlotte Flair returns. Travis Scott performance. AAA kicking off the new era. A new Raw logo and stage. And then they're saying that there might be surprise unexpected, including Stone Cold, The Undertaker, maybe Brock Lesnar, Goldberg.
It's going to be the biggest. It's going to be the biggest.
So I don't think you can do a dud on Friday night if you're trying to blow that up on Monday.
Yeah. You got to at least sprinkle something in tonight.
But this is SmackDown, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's 3 hours too. That don't count.
But the rosters have been going back and forth anyway and popping up here and there.
So it's going to be Monday's going to be one of the biggest nights ever, bro.
I'm gonna take my iPad to Grizzlies Mavericks.
Oh, we got a game.
We have a game.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah, we got a game.
I know.
I'll be my usual, sitting in a hotel room, watching it by myself like a nerd.
You sound like a virgin, dog.
Like a nerd.
I never thought I'd be sitting in hotel rooms by myself watching wrestling at 47. I mean, it's pathetic. But that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. And I can't wait. I couldn't be more excited.
You have clothes on when you do this?
I'll put
of course
some
he
on.
does.
Sure, I'll wear
Okay.
clothes. Quarter zips, usually.
Preferably not. How many quarter zips you got? You got a rotation?
I'd say
I know you got some on clouds.
I'd say 3.
I don't think I might have one just because I might have needed it for something.
You got a CBS joint?
Like that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think I don't think you've ever seen me in one.
I have a Ryder Cup one
Of course.
that I have. They're all like golf ones.
Oh, okay.
They're not. I don't wear them. Like, I mean, when have you ever seen me wear one?
That's why I had to ask her. How many quarter zips you got?
I probably got 3
They're
or 4.
Hustle and Grizzlies. Yeah, it's
but
probably
people
3 or
who
4. They're
rock
Hustle
quarter
and
zips,
Grizzlies.
like they rock them.
Oh, they rock them.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that's what if you see them,
It's a uniform.
it's a uniform.
Yeah, and the on clouds. I mean, I wear New Balances.
Yeah.
That's a
I don't
little
have on
swaggy.
clouds. I still can't do the. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the.
I told him, hey,
Yeah, dude, I can't do the
you know where
on
they
clouds
got a
yet.
million on clouds? Nordstrom rack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I walked through Man, I tried them joints on. They were so comfortable. I tried them on. I was like a kid.
Don't do it,
I'm
bro.
I'm about to cross.
Don't do it, bro.
Please
don't, bro.
Hey.
Please don't, bro.
I tried them on, though.
Bro.
I tried them on, and then I was like, they're
yeah.
comfortable,
Don't-
bro.
I
I walked.
never
Hey, I just walked around the store in them for a second.
You
and I
like
was
them like that?
Reconsider.
They were comfortable.
I saw them. They just started popping up around my house.
On clouds?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Kelly would
Kids?
have a pair, and Aiden would have a pair, and I was like, I never even heard of this stuff. Where's this come from?
North Point.
But I never taken the plunge. I never even put them on my feet.
I haven't either. I have a pair of Hokas.
Yeah, those are the other ones that
Yeah,
started showing up
I
in my
think
ass.
there's some story with that. I think it's Roger Federer. Like Roger Federer.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Yeah.
I'm still Nike and Adidas, man. I keep
Turned it,
pretty
like Roger
separate.
Federer like
Still
left
and Adidas.
Nike and got an ownership stake in On.
Yep.
And it was, but when it was nothing, and now it's like, dude,
Bazillion dollars.
he cashed in big
Run
time.
away,
yeah.
y'all. Stick to the Nikes, bro. Even if they're uncomfortable, they look better.
There goes Dad telling white people how to dress again.
Hey, look, that's
there
what I'm
he
here
goes.
for. Look, hey, the LeAngelo Ball record about to drop. Y'all better turn up. See, y'all know about that, did you? See, y'all know about that. That's why I'm here.
I was happy to
It's
never
already
know.
out.
I
No,
was
it's
happy
not.
to never
Yes,
know
it
about
is.
LeAngelo
It's not
Ball.
out yet.
It's already out.
No, it's not, bro.
Jalen's already listened to
No,
it.
he has not, bro.
You're so far behind.
Yeah.
You're
How am I
so
far
far behind.
You are not
I
up
said
on
the LeAngelo
game.
Ball song. Y'all said, ooh.
You're not up on game
You're
anymore.
not tapped in.
Hey,
You're not tapped in.
I got a brother talking in my ear
premieres
telling
in
me
2
how
hours.
behind you are.
No,
you
He's
ain't-
already listened to
you
it.
ain't
And
with
he's
it
got a
anymore.
kid.
You
What's
ain't
your
with it
excuse?
anymore.
Well,
It
where
did
are
not
you?
premiere for 2 hours, Jason.
No.
What are you talking about? You are fake news.
He's already
This is
listened to
Lonzo's
it.
brother.
Yeah,
And you don't
Jalen
care
Ball.
about that? How do you even know about
How
this?
Swerve on the corner.
Is he
yo,
like talented?
No, this song banger. Tap in. See, y'all got tapped in.
The only basketball player I listen to rap is Lance Stevenson. I love him.
It's not a, this.
Come on,
I
bro.
guarantee you, this is not a banger.
Born ready.
He used to think Tekashi
Check your
6ix9ine was bangers.
Some haters,
Hey,
bro.
hey, check your phone, Devin.
Check my phone.
Check your phone.
Check your phone.
Check your phone, Devin.
I already heard. I heard that already. I'm trying to see the video, Jalen. I already got that. I got that on my phone already. I got 4 people.
You
sending
didn't
me
say
this back
that.
to back
You
to
said
back.
it. You said it hadn't dropped yet.
No, the video is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to see the video.
Boo.
I might swerve on the corner, yo.
It's fun.
Oh, my
You know, as
gosh.
you get older, you start to lose touch with things.
Come on,
That's
bro.
right.
We
It
tapped in always.
It happens to
It's all
the
right.
best of us.
We
You're not
tapped in
tapped in.
always.
You said we didn't know anything about it. You didn't know anything
On Apple
about
Music
it.
right now, man.
Seemed
like,
like,
come on.
yeah, seemed like you didn't know anything about it.
I'll download it. Let's see what's up. I'll be tapped in. I got the new Lil Baby and the new Jello to listen
Remember
to.
when he
That
went to
shit is
jail
up.
for stealing in China? That was a real thing that happened.
That little baby is a Richard Hamilton jump shot, boy. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Really?
Yeah, we get straight to the media on that.
Why? What happened to Lil Baby?
I think the expectations from my turn have kind of like put him way higher than what he and him saying I'm the new Lil Wayne. Put him way too up there.
I swear.
There's some bangers
Hey,
on the
I'm
album,
being
but
serious.
it ain't-
I saw a story about the other day. Did he like get his doctorate or something? I'm
Lil
not
Baby?
kidding. I'm serious. Lil Baby went to school and got his diploma. So I'm serious.
Oh, let's see.
I want to say it was Harvard. I'm not kidding. Come on.
You're not telling me a story about Lil Baby going to Harvard.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Watch. Hold on.
Hold on, bro.
At best, it's an honorary degree.
Oh, he
he
graduated
did.
from Harvard's business school.
He did. He
Harvard
graduated from
Business School
Harvard.
program.
Yeah, from Harvard.
Thank you.
That just sounds
Lil
funny.
Baby went to Harvard.
Yeah, Timu Harvard.
No. No.
He got a Timu degree.
He went to Harvard. Lil Baby went to Harvard.
Harvard's business school. Yeah.
You sure it was
it's-
Harvard?
Yes. Lil Baby went to Harvard. I read this.
I think you mean Carver.
Yeah, I think Carver High, right down the street.
I think you meant Carver
Yeah, I think
High.
you meant Carver. It's one of those in Atlanta too. Don't worry.
Lil Baby has a degree from Harvard.
That's wicked.
Well,
his album
And
is
then now you say his raps aren't good.
I thought it, but
Devin Booker in the playoffs.
not a lot of people come out of Harvard
That's right.
rapping.
No.
Chris Paul. Who else? Kobe Bryant. MJ.
Where did they come from?
We all get to the. Oh, wait.
Who is this? Yeah, look, Lil Baby's family surprised him after
Okay,
graduating from
look at the
Harvard
community note.
He
Look
got
at
a
the community
certificate.
note, Verno.
A
Read the
se-
community note.
He got
a
it's a
damn
s-
certificate.
It's a
He did
7-day
not get a
program
damn-
with no admission process. It's a pay to learn a program available
Your
to
ass can go to
everyone.
Harvard if you want to.
Well,
Wait.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And then we can just buy Harvard shirts and just start wearing them.
Bro, it's a 7-day program
It's
with
a
no
pay
admission.
and learn program available to everyone?
Come on, man.
What?
We can all go to Harvard together, y'all.
Let's all go to Harvard. How much does it cost?
You had Lil Baby and Barack in the same class.
I don't know. I just saw
And the Winklevoss twins.
Yeah. It said that they went to Harvard.
There was like 30 seconds there where I felt bad for not believing that Lil Baby went to Harvard. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm being a little too stereotypical.
That's wicked. You have to do it on my Twitter right now. Like Buddy on my
He
Twitter.
for sure went to Harvard.
I was like, you know what?
He got the certificate.
I sound like one of Devin's haters. Talking about Lil Baby didn't go to Harvard.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Why can't we go to Harvard?
They got a bunch of different schools. They got a bunch of different online business schools.
How much?
You can go to Yale for 5 days if you want.
Their credential of leadership, impact, and management in business is $15,000.
What?
It takes a year though. That one's a year.
What's the 7-day one?
We're trying to get the 7-day trial, John.
We're trying to get this thing knocked out by the Super Bowl.
I want the Harvard business degree in 7 days.
Yeah, I want the trial
I want
degree.
to have my degree by Valentine's Day.
There's one that's 4 weeks.
How much?
That's my speed.
How much?
It's $1,850.
All right.
Wait, 1,800?
Yeah, $1,800
To get a Harvard degree?
Yeah, $1,850.
That ain't that bad.
Man, I'll cash app you right now.
6 to 8 hours a week.
Just to be able to
4
tell
weeks.
people you went to Harvard?
I've been telling people I went to Harvard without this. So imagine
sure.
if I got
I got
documents to back it up.
Yeah, I got a Princeton crew neck too, bro. Yep. People believe me every time I
Yeah,
wear that joint.
the next 4 week session starts on February 5th though.
So we got to actually go to classes.
Yeah, online.
See, that's why I ain't go to school for that. To actually be trying to go to classes.
But if you are a little baby and you got like, stacks of cash, why wouldn't you get a Harvard degree?
Why not?
Why
Because
not?
you could people like Chris Vernon might bring it up on the show, and then we got to community note you. Shout out, little baby, Harvard degree.
I just saw it.
Vernon getting community noted.
They told me that he went to Harvard.
You see Braun got community noted?
Who?
You see that? Have
LeBron
you seen that photo
James?
floating around?
No.
Okay, don't put this photo up, by the way, Jalen.
What was it?
It was a photo of LeBron, like, it was a very illicit photo. The community note was like, this is not his, we wish it was, but it was not his wiener. There was
What?
Twitter was.
There's
Twitter
a LeBron Dingling picture out there?
Well, LeBron Dingling picture was floating around Twitter. It was some weird little AI because it's his birthday. And they were like, community note was like,
Why would somebody put up his wiener on his birthday?
It was wicked, bro. It was Twitter, the chat probably saw it.
Oh.
They got community note. It was like, we wish it was, but this is not his so-and-so.
Wow.
It was a weird time. Don't get community noted. You ever got community noted?
Bro, you got to be a super LeBron fan for that to be on your For You page.
Calm down.
This guy don't like LeBron's wiener.
I love my king, but Elon ain't gave me his penis yet. I ain't seen my king's penis.
Hey, nobody saw that except LeBron stands.
Bro, I swear, bro. It was not just on my time.
Algorithm.
Did it show up on yours?
It did not show up on mine.
How about you, Roser?
No.
I never even heard of it.
And sometimes I do Twitter searches for LeBron's penis. It still didn't show up on mine.
Yo, y'all didn't see it for real?
No. Nobody saw it.
Y'all didn't see the Leandro song either, so y'all out of touch.
That's
anyway.
like Jason Whitlock was like, we got to do something about these websites sending all these sex toys to my computer.
Oh, my God.
And they're like, bro, you've been Googling sex toys. That's why they're trying to sell you sex toys.
Yes.
Yeah.
He didn't understand the way it worked.
He didn't understand the
Jason
algorithms.
Whitlock.
He didn't understand.
We've been wanting to get you out of the paint for a minute. We hate him.
Oh, he knows. He knows. That's why he tweeted last weekend when that guy dropped the football before he went in the end zone. He said, "Has a white guy ever done that?"
See, bro.
I was okay, now you're just just for real troll.
Charleston White as hell. Y'all know who Charleston White is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he like him, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
That dude's outrageous.
He is funny,
bro.
Man.
He is so out of pocket,
He
bro.
can't be funny.
You can't retweet what he says, but you can't not laugh at it.
He is wild.
Wild.
He will get
I
you.
don't even know how he became famous.
I don't either.
Just saying the craziest
Him
stuff.
and
The
Dave
only
Blunt.
thing I know that I've ever seen him do is just
Say
answer
crazy
questions
stuff.
ridiculously.
Crazy, outlandish
He'll be like, it was like, what do you think of so? I don't even want to put a name on it, but it was like, what do you think of so and so? Some woman.
Ho.
Yeah. Hey, he accused WNBA players for shaking ass for cash, bro. It went viral.
What do you think of so and so? She a whore.
He said that Angel Reese was shaking ass for cash, bro.
Come on.
He said it was prostitutes in the NBA, in WNBA, and they were like, "Yo, you gotta relax, bro. you are wilding." And apparently, bro, they say he's not always like that. They said he gets off camera, completely different person.
You don't say.
That's what the street says.
Dude, he did one the other day. He was like, somebody called into a show, and they were like, "Yo, man, you said some wild stuff. You need to stop saying that, or else, there's gonna be a problem." He's like, "My address is
I
right."
know. He's crazy, man.
He said it again.
Yeah,
he said, "You ain't gonna do nothing." He's like, "Then I just gave you my address. Come do something."
Yeah.
That is how you end up getting shot one day.
That is
For sure.
absolutely how it happens.
There's always somebody out there that
Always. That you've made mad enough.
That you've made mad enough.
That's right.
Yeah, chill, Charleston. Chill, Dave Blunts. All y'all, just relax. Hey, rest in peace, Dave Blunts, bro.
He's not dead.
Did he
About to
die?
be.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God. Gary, have a good
All right,
weekend.
I gotta go.
We'll be back after this. Chris Vernon Show.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
This team is doing everything that Taylor Jenkins and his coaching staff envisioned it could do.
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Anticipate each challenge. Make a quick response. Capitalize on every opportunity. And win. Greatness won't wait. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy.
Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st. And you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Durant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans, and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com. Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Ring in the new year at Southland Casino Hotel to win your share of over $100,000 in free play, cash, or a 2025 Lexus. On New Year's Eve, we're turning up the energy with incredible entertainment. Dance the night away to the beats of DJ Epic, Jerome Chisholm and the M-Town Band, and an electrifying performance from Troy Laz. There's only one place to win when the clock strikes midnight, Southland Casino Hotel.
Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GBWR.
Grizz Nation, it's time to send Ja, Sharon, and Dez to the 2025 All-Star Game.
Oh! What did we just see, partner?
Take three! Take three! Bain for three. Bingo!
This man Bain.
Heating it up.
Blocked by Jaron.
Most versatile power forward in the game today.
Head to NBA.com/vote, the NBA app, or simply use the QR code on the screen to send your Grizzlies to the All-Star Game today.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Just be cool. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. Two-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. Two-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Yeah. Just be cool. Just be cool. Just be cool.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. We're brought to you by 2K. Tell them about it, Roser.
Yeah. Where are my true hoop fans at?
Right here.
Yeah. Oh, Devin, you true hoop fan?
We're here.
We're here. Dominate the court like never before with NBA 2K25. Powered by Pro Play. Delivers everything. How about this? 60% off right now. Get it 60% off right now. NBA2K.com. Secure your copy. My career, my team, all of it. Ball over everything.
Ball over everything, he says. Brian Edwards from VegasInsider.com joins us weekly. He joins us now. Brian!
Happy New Year, fellas. Thanks for having me.
Happy New Year. All right, let's get to your thoughts on the college football playoff so far and the matchups that we have set, kind of how we got here.
Well, I thought most of the games were pretty lame. Obviously, Arizona State and Texas played the best game and an all-timer of a thriller. Loved that one. Yesterday, Georgia just colossal mistakes. ETN's fumble in the red zone, the Parker Jones situation, and then the drop, give up the kickoff return for a touchdown, and then the drop bomb. Probably would have been a very tight game. And then, I'm not against Kirby being aggressive there late in the first half, but why is he burning a timeout to ice the kicker? I felt like he was conceding that he was going to be conservative when he did that.
It is one of those games that, like, if you told me Notre Dame and Georgia were playing again on Monday, I don't know if I would pick it differently. You know what I mean? Like, we all like Georgia, but geez, man, as you mentioned, you chronicled, it's like 3 or 4 times they just absolutely shot themselves in the foot. I mean, at the end of that game, they posted Riley Leonard. Obviously, his rushing statistics are great, but I mean, the whole idea was he's not going to be able to throw the ball, and like he threw for like 4 yards or 3.7 yards per attempt or something. I mean, it's like, how did they beat Georgia without passing the ball? It's crazy.
Yeah. And Kirby had a couple of I mean, that's not necessarily on him, but I mean, they were never going to snap that ball. Why are they jumping off sides on that play? I mean, they were never going to snap that.
All right, so Ohio State has by far looked the most impressive. I mean, they have just mangled Tennessee, and then we just watched them mangle Oregon. So what are we thinking on their game against Texas? Because I think everybody's a little more down on Texas after the Arizona State game. This is like the perfect, everybody's high on Ohio State, everybody's kind of down on Texas, which does kind of scare me a little bit.
Right. I'm making a commitment to the over because I just love Ohio State's offense, the way they are playing. And I like Texas's offense as well. I mean, they had some hiccups in the second half. but man, Ewers came through on that 4th and 13 play, season on the line. And I like over 53 or 53 and a half. And I'm just going to kind of watch the line and see what it does. If it hits 7, I might get interested.
I think it's going to go down. I think it's going to go down.
Right. Yeah, I'm not taking Texas unless I'm getting 7. And I want some of Jeremiah's props to go over as well. I don't think those are out yet.
No, but good grief, I would never give you a problem for taking his props. That guy's freako.
Right.
All right. So you're gonna lock in the over.
Yeah. Yep. I've already played the over. Yep.
All right. I like that as well. What about the Penn State game? Penn State versus Notre Dame.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but and man, Penn State's definitely got the rest advantage. But I'm kind of feeling Notre Dame. I haven't played it yet. I'm leaning Notre Dame though.
It's hard to gauge too because Penn State. It's so crazy that Oregon obviously had to run into Ohio State, and Penn State's gotten to play SMU and Boise. It's just hard to know, right, when you've watched Penn State because, I mean, it's hard to know how good SMU and Boise were. And if those were, how we should gauge that because obviously we have ultimate respect for Notre Dame being able to beat Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, Penn State's path's been pretty easy, and Kevin Jennings made it easier with those 2 pick sixes early when SMU should have gotten out to a lead there. Yeah. And, Boise's kicker did not do them any favors, and then the touchdown getting called back obviously hurt. But, I'm not taking anything away from Penn State. They've won convincingly twice. Covered twice.
What's the number on it? What's the number on Notre Dame?
So right now Notre Dame's 1.5. Looks like South Point's moved to 2.5, but it looks like 1.5 across the board. But South Point in Vegas has gone to 2.5. They probably took some big money. Actually, I see a 2 offshore. I see 1 2 offshore, and I see a 1 offshore as well. So 1 to 2.5 range.
Wow. All right. And then who provides the? I guess they got look aheads. Right? Can you see look-aheads?
Yeah, I bet you know what? I haven't looked at, but I bet Fan Duel has them up as I'll.
Who is Ohio? I guess that would tell us Ohio State would be favored probably under a field goal against both of them, or I guess maybe more against Penn State.
Well, I've looked at the future odds as Fan Duel is taking a second here. I've looked at the future odds, and Ohio State's even money in the future odds, so I'm thinking they might be more than 3. Okay, doesn't look like they have the hypotheticals up yet. At least not at FanDuel. But the future odds, Ohio State has actually now moved to -105. Notre Dame plus 380. Texas plus 400. Penn State plus 480.
Okay, so Notre Dame. So the expectation is that it's going to be Ohio State versus Notre Dame. At what number would you want to take Notre Dame? Or are you going to anyway?
Oh, against Penn State?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what I like, I kind of just want to do a little more research on it. I mean, I give them the head coaching advantage. I mean, look, if it went to 2, I'd probably go ahead and pull the trigger, but most books are 1.5. Maybe I will pull the trigger later today. I want to make sure they didn't have any new injuries yesterday, and I was kind of looking for that. Sometimes you don't get word on that till 2 or 3 days later.
But you're gonna take the over in Ohio State, Texas, and if you bet Notre Dame, Penn State, you're gonna take Notre Dame.
Yes, that's the thought process now. I've already bet the over on Ohio State game, and any receiving yards prop less than 120, I'll be on the over for Jeremiah.
All right, give me your favorites this weekend. What do you like?
All right, my favorite. Let's go Detroit Lions team total over 29.5 against Minnesota. Detroit has scored 40, 34, 42, and 34 in its last 4 games. They scored 31 at Minnesota earlier in the year, and they are number 1 in the NFL in scoring with their 33.3 points per game average. And they are most likely getting Khalif Raymond back. They're a kick return specialist and sometimes contributor as a receiver who's been out for like a month, or he was a full participant in practice yesterday. I'm assuming they're going to. And in the last 7 games, Jared Goff 18-2 TDI&T ratio. Now I'm also on Detroit. I got 2.5, but I'm okay at -3. But I'll be on the team total over 29.5 for more because, with Detroit's injuries on defense, I just trust the offense more. Although Anzalone practiced yesterday and is practicing today, but I'm still not certain they're going to risk him,
I hope this is an absolute shootout.
I do too. Well, look, what is the full over? Yeah, what is the full over? Was it 58 earlier in the week?
Yeah, it's got to be. Because, Minnesota could put it up too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I hope these teams are just flying up and down the field and it turns into arena football. This is a great game, too. It's for the number 1 seed, right?
Yeah. And the loser has to go to the 5th seed. So the total's only 56. Total's only 56.
Tell you this, and you don't want any part of the loser of this team, the game, either. It sucked, right? You say they're moving to 5, but jeez, what a booby prize that is to have to play them in the first round.
Right?
Whoever loses this one, because, they're both so dangerous. How do you guard them?
Would it be the Bucks having to play them? Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait. It goes, 2-7, 3-6, 4-5, and Bucks are going to be 4 if they take care of business, right?
So it'd be Minnesota. If you're right, then it'll be Minnesota at Tampa, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to play at whoever wins host.
Yeah, and Tampa, if it's Detroit, if they lose, Tampa beat Detroit in Detroit in week 2 or 3.
Yep.
All
right, so
they played in the playoffs last year too.
That's
in
right.
Detroit, Tampa did.
Yes, and it was
great game.
Yeah.
Great game. Yeah.
You like Lions team total over? You like Lions -3? What else you like this weekend?
Okay, so I just want to take Baltimore when I'm confident their starters will be in. In other words, if they're up 24 early 4th, Harbaugh might take Henry and Lamar Jackson out and all that. So I'm just going to bet Baltimore -5.5 or 6 in the first quarter. Now I know in a first quarter, you don't have much room for error, but they're in revenge mode here, and they've covered in the first quarter each of their last 4 games. They've had leads of 10-zip at Houston, 7-0 at home to Pittsburgh, 7-0 at the Giants, 9-0 at home to Philly. That was a game they eventually lost, but we're up by 9 in the first quarter. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do Baltimore's team total in the first half over 16.5. They've had 17, 17, and 21 at halftime in their last 3. And again, I'm not against their team total over 30.5 for the game, but I just, concern myself. I don't think that Cleveland's going to score much. And if it's
27 dogs off. Yeah.
Go conservative. So I just want to bet it when I'm confident the studs are going to be in there. So that's how I'm doing that one.
So you're going to take Ravens first quarter spread, and then you're going to take Ravens first half total over 16.5. All right. So you got the Lions, you got the Ravens. Anything else you like on Sunday?
Not really. There's just so many teams that, don't have much to play for.
All right. There been a college basketball team you've been riding?
Well, I had those Memphis Tigers last night. Let's go.
What? That was disrespectful to make them a 3.5-point favorite against a team they could beat by 1,000.
Right?
Yep.
I got one game.
Is it Kentucky, Tennessee this weekend?
No, Kentucky. Florida's at Kentucky.
Oh, Florida, Kentucky.
And listen to the tip time. The tip time's 11 a.m. Eastern, so 10 a.m. for us.
Oh, wow.
ESPN.
Who's favored?
Kentucky was 1.5 this morning at Fan Duel, but I see they're 2.5 at DraftKings right now. I don't know if Fan Duel's got them at 2.5 now as well. That's what I was thinking. Just Kentucky slightly favored.
Kentucky.
Because it's at Rupp.
Yep.
That'll be a good game to watch, though. That's at 10 a.m. our time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
That's an early joint.
How about this? You ready for this? KenPom, I just pulled it up. Florida 83, Kentucky 82.
I saw that on my podcast yesterday.
Wow.
I hope they nail that prediction. I hope it's right there.
Wow.
That'd be perfect.
He's got Florida 6th in the country.
Undefeated.
Woo.
Undefeated.
Tell him about it, Devin. Tell him about it.
I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in, Brian. Come on now.
Man, that pervert's doing a good job.
He is. That pervert's doing a great job.
Dude is killing
Todd Golden.
He got cleared.
Longest win streak in
cleared.
the country.
He's been cleared.
Yeah, by the student newspaper, he beat the charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He beat the
multiple media outlets have reported that the Title IX investigation did not uncover enough evidence, and it said the school would be releasing a statement soon, but the school hasn't released anything.
It's because
that was
13-0.
What team lose the game, Ryan?
Yeah, they're like, we're just gonna.
I promise, if that Joker was 6-7, we'd have a full report.
Yeah, and a new head basketball coach.
Right?
Right. 13-0. Y'all just chill out. Chill out. The Daily Chomp or whatever it's called. The Daily Gator.
The alligator.
The alligator.
The alligator.
The alligator.
That's right.
And you're cool on Napier. Like you're good. The Gators are Napier and Lag.
Oh well, easy with the good on Napier. Oh
This is
man,
what it is. You're good.
You get a couple Budweiser in the system. You get it. You hate him again.
tell him about it, Devin. Tell him. You
All
better
right.
tell him. I got one basketball game for tonight. One basketball game.
Let me hear it.
Yeah, Ohio State -2.5 at home to Sparty. Ohio State 3-game winning streak, both straight up and ATS, including a 85-65 win over Kentucky on a neutral. None of they're 9-4, but straight up and ATS. They're no shameful losses. All their losses, top 25 teams in Ken Palm. Only Sparty's second road game. I like the Buckeyes.
Yeah, they play tonight. Okay, that's tonight. Buckeyes versus Michigan State. Jake Diebler is the head coach at Ohio State. You could have given me 1,000 guesses.
Jake Diebler. Is that one of the ones that played in Marquette?
Diebler.
No, the brother, right? John Diebler. Wasn't it John Diebler?
Is John Diebler played at Marquette?
No, I thought he was wasn't he Duke? Am I crazy? Where did Diebler play? Boy, they had a run there. They had Jim O'Brien. They had Thad Matta, then Chris Holtman. Now this guy, Jake Diebler.
He was the interim coach, associate head coach for. He'd been at Ohio State for a while. He's at Vanderbilt before that.
Where was John Diebler?
John Diebler played at Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State. Okay.
From 2007 to 2011, he is now the director of recruiting at Butler.
Okay.
Well, that's where Thad Matta is. He must have played for Matta, probably.
Yep. He did.
Hey, your boy Dillingham was fantastic the other night.
Oh my God!
What a game!
They had it.
Oh,
if they just didn't blitz. If they just didn't blitz. Just zone it up and keep it in front, right?
They are brothers.
He'll be reliving that till the day he dies.
Hey, he's got a great future.
Zone it up, 4th and 13. Just zone it up and keep it in front of you, right?
Try to be.
I've talked about this with others. You might have been you with the first one, maybe, or maybe I dreamed that. I was saying I thought he would be in the SEC in a couple of years, but he's an ASU guy, right?
Oh, he was there with Norvell.
But what?
Tell you this.
But wasn't he born and raised there? Wasn't he born and raised there?
He might be. The crazy thing was Hines Ward is on their staff.
Yeah, he's a receivers coach.
Well, they showed Hines Ward on the. I was like, Hines Ward.
The weird thing is, man, that Todd Graham. Say whatever you want. He's not like Todd. He is from there.
He's from Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah. And Todd Graham is not like known as one of the greatest coaches of all time. But my God, did that guy have a tree out of
he did.
And it's not like they won big at Arizona State, but I mean it's like, it's Norvell, it's Dillingham, it's Lanning,
Napier,
it's all these guys.
What, Napier there?
Yeah,
I think Napier was there for.
There's tons of them. Even the young black guy that was the offensive coordinator at UNLV, that offense.
Yeah.
He was there. He was there. Like, I mean, Ryan Silverfield, who just won 11 games at Memphis. I mean, it was loaded, bro. Like, they're all over the place. And Todd Graham was like known as like this tyrant who nobody liked, and he had an eye for coaching talent. I give him that.
Apparently, Dillingham is the first alumnus of Arizona State to coach at Arizona State.
Is that right?
He's the first one ever.
Wow.
Was he 34?
He is 34.
He was in Memphis when he was like 27.
Yeah, he was young as hell.
Crazy. Wow. And Lanning too. Lanning was young too.
Oh no, his coaching tree is
Todd Graham.
It's Major Applewhite. Let's see. Kenny Dillingham, Dan Lanning, Gus Malzahn, Chad Morris, Billy Napier, Mike Norvell, Rich Rodriguez, Ryan Silverfield. Like all of these are.
And then all the people underneath them.
Yeah, and then he came from, his ones were Hank Walbrick at East Central, whatever that is, Rich Rodriguez and Steve Cragthorpe. He was under,
And he was what, Pitt, and then he was Arizona State?
He was.
By the way, is he done coaching?
He was right.
Oh, he got fired by Hawaii. He got ran out of Hawaii.
Oh, that's right.
We were supposed to. Memphis was supposed to play them in the Hawaii Bowl, and it didn't happen because they quit.
That's right.
Yeah, it was. He was at Rice. He went from Rice to Tulsa to
I was gonna say
Pittsburgh
Tulsa.
to Arizona State to Hawaii. It said he's at TCU. He's an offensive assistant.
Wow.
Okay.
Unbelievable. What a story. Jeez. And it's not even like they had like that, but I mean, like,
No.
if you could take a snapshot, it's one of those, like, you know how they show the old, those old like Redskins photos, and they've got like Sean McVay and Mike McDaniel and Kyle Shanahan, and like that's like what the old Arizona State photo looked like.
It's all them.
It's crazy.
His last 3 years, he went 6-7, 5-7, and 7-6. But he did go 10-3 in 2014.
Really wild. Really wild.
Also, on the Jake Diebler, the Ohio State thing, he wanted to hire this. I actually kind of remember this being a story. He wanted to hire John Diebler.
Oh.
He wanted to hire his brother at Ohio State, and he can't because of nepotism laws in the state of Ohio. It's a fourth-degree felony.
What?
Yeah.
A felony?
Yeah, many families have a stronger tradition of public service, and it's common for two family members to serve in the same agency or municipality. I can't say that word. Ethics laws forbid public officials or employees from authorizing or using a public position to secure public contracts, including a public job. It is a public university for a member of their family. So public officials and employees are prohibited from public officials and employees are prohibited from using their public position to directly hire or secure the hire of a family member. In fact, in the state of Ohio, nepotism is a fourth-degree felony.
You know where LeBron's not moving?
Wow.
Back to.
Yeah, man. He's never going to own the. He can't have the Cavs and then get his sons on the team.
Yeah, can't do that.
That's crazy, huh?
Roser, you sold on Pearsall after last week?
Ricky P?
Yes.
He can play, man. They just, he's got to learn the plays. He didn't have no, dude, he committed. There's one of the games he committed freaking 2 procedure penalties on the same drive. It's like he's just
Really?
learning them. But yeah, no, he's got talent.
Man, he played well last week.
He did.
All right. Brian, have a great weekend. Thank you, brother.
Y'all as well. Thanks, fellas.
Brian Edwards, VegasInsider.com. Grizzlies going to be playing against the Kings tonight.
We got some news on that, by the way. We have some beautiful news, actually.
On tonight's game or on a future game?
Is Zach Edey playing?
We got news on a future game, too.
I got news. Yeah, Zach Edey's playing. I think he's playing. He's on the injury list.
You know, hey,
he's questionable.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Playmaker Jake's questionable.
While we were just talking, I got a text from my buddy Jermaine, and it said this. Locked On Heat is saying they are thinking Butler to the Grizz. I don't know how I feel, LOL.
Vernon, don't
That's
do
what
this.
my buddy just said.
Don't do this. Don't do this, please.
Man, I take
Does Ira Winderman write for Locked? Does he talk for Locked On?
Don't do this.
So Locked On Heat is just.
It's just you know.
It's at Dave Heat Fan 1 on X.
John Simmons 17.
That's where it's typically
John Simmons 17.
It's typically where I get my
Dan
news.
Marley is my biggest fan.
I mean,
34.
I wouldn't besmirch Locked On Heat.
Ronnie Cycling forever.
I don't besmirch. Shout out Locked On Grizz, by the way. They do a great job.
I love Jimmy Butler. Give me.
Sure you do.
I do.
What's on tonight's news? What do you got for tonight?
News. Tonight we play the Kings at 9 o'clock tonight. Tonight's going to be a debut of sorts.
Oh, yeah.
Devin Carter's making his NBA debut
Really?
against the team that his dad is assistant coach for.
Oh, that's cool.
And apparently last night he played for the G League team, and his dad was at the game last night for him.
Oh, that's awesome.
So tonight, Devin Carter's
that's special.
That's dope. That's dope.
I loved him, too, in college.
Yeah,
I loved him.
Yeah.
I wanted the Grizzlies to take a hard look at him.
Yeah. He had,
this guy's a dog.
17, 12, and 7 assists last night for the Stockton Kings. They killed the hustle.
That's awesome.
So, yeah,
they played the hustle.
They killed the hustle.
Oh.
Yeah.
They killed the hustle.
They killed them. Dude, we were down halftime. It was 66-38.
Did Yuki play?
No.
Okay.
Did Castleton play?
I don't know if Castleton played.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter anyway. The score would have been the same.
They lost 118 to 94. They got killed.
What?
Castleton would have made a huge difference.
Okay,
No,
right,
he
y'all
wouldn't
go.
What else is the good news?
Yeah, we got a game. Our game January 17th at San Antonio has been flexed to ESPN.
Oh,
8:30
wow.
Friday night.
Is that a home?
No, at San Antonio.
Oh, at San Antonio.
We play Wednesday at San Antonio,
Friday at San Antonio, and then Monday is the MLK game against the Timberwolves.
Hit them with that flex. Hit them with that flex. You got
Do we have an injury report for tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's questionable.
Yeah. Brandon Clark's questionable.
Laravia and Edie are questionable.
Yuki and how you dare you say Yuki's name?
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Don't be smart, Yuki, bro.
And who else?
Jake, Yuki, Zach.
So no Ja, no Smart,
no 12, no Smart, no VC, not VC, VW, no GG, no Santi.
Yeah, we got to find out what's going on with Marcus Smart, right? What is
his finger throwing up gang signs, bro?
I got it, but what did they say on a timeline?
Yeah, why does his finger always get messed up every year?
Fingers, bro.
He always has the weirdest injuries.
Yeah,
seriously.
The right index finger partial exterior.
And what was the timeline they said?
Let me see. Let me scroll down.
Was his week to week?
I thought he was reevaluated. Yeah, I think Smart was week to week.
Smart is.
It's not good when we get so many of them now.
He'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All right.
That's a crazy finger, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, so probably Edie, probably Brandon. Those look good.
Probably Laravia.
Okay, good. Yeah. So look, he had 9 on the report last time, so hopefully he can get that down to 5 or 6.
Yeah, get a couple bodies back. And it's a late game too, so we gotta stay up late tonight, bro. On that late night.
At least it's 9 and not 9:30.
That's true.
It's better.
That's true.
But let's hope, Roser, that we get one of these 2 hours instead of these 2 hour 40-minute escapades.
Cause that can get to midnight.
Yeah, it gets.
We know y'all old.
Yeah, I'm too old for that.
On a Friday night too.
Mm-hmm. At least, no, that's better.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
I don't want that on a weeknight. Yeah, I much prefer us having the West Coast games on weekends.
Oh yeah, the Friday you can.
Then I'm fine.
Pour some wine.
Yeah, I don't want it to be super late. Yeah, during the week.
By the way, it's funny how we went to the break. I went and got chicken wings from the fridge. Shout out, man. Shout out to you, buddy. Look at them wings. I'm just busting.
Where are those from?
Wing House, right down the street.
No, they look like they're from Shoney's.
This man said Shoney's.
By the way,
I don't think Shoney's is still open,
bro. Those look so not crispy.
Yeah,
I don't eat my wings super crispy. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, bro. It looks like
50.
The wing on the left.
Yeah, almost.
That's tough.
That's tough. I'm closer than that.
You are close to 50.
That's tough.
That's so
bro. That wing that's closest to me, Devin. That looks like Little Caesar's cheese on it.
I bet you man said, "Are you 50?" And I broke my heart.
I bet you if you eat one of these wings, it could be busting. Hey,
I bet it would be.
Yeah, them just busting. Look at that, Jalen. Yeah, them just
Dude,
busting.
that one that fell off the plate. That looks like it's got Little Caesar's cheese on it, man.
Weak, bro.
That other one looks good. That other one looks good.
Sloppy skin, bro. I don't like that sloppy skin.
I like it. It's got to be
crispy, bro.
Get it crispy.
Get
it crispy.
You want your wings to be hard as a rock.
Yeah,
those break your teeth on wings.
Weak.
Bro, I'm trying to be able to pull apart, dog. What's wrong with y'all, bro?
That skin is weak.
You like your wings fried hard?
Elastic skin.
That's crazy.
You got elastic skin.
You like your wings fried hard, huh?
Yeah, I want them crispy.
I like
crispy.
You're gonna be eating chalk.
All right, we're done with this show.
Well, we got a Fan Duel Parlay.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we got to hit a parlay.
I've got Mike Evans over.
Yeah.
I got
so they haven't. This is crazy with FanDuel right now. They haven't even put out Sunday's props yet. But when they do come out, just take these.
That's what we have to take.
That's what we have to do.
I'm taking Mike Evans receiving yards over. I saw in another book that's posted at like 91.
Yeah.
Anything under 100, I'm taking.
So we said 90 plus.
Yep, 90
we said 90 plus. Devin's going.
I got Cortland Sutton over whatever his receiving yards
70
is.
plus. You got 70 plus for Cortland Sutton. And I'm taking, because they have to win. They have to win. I'm taking the Bengals minus 1.5 tomorrow night.
And we took it because I know y'all going to be like, why is Devin picking Cortland Sutton? He needs 82 yards from maxing out to getting a $2 million bonus.
Yep. So we're doing incentive bets.
Incentive bets, bro.
And I think,
they're incentivized, we're incentivized.
Here's the incentive. The Bengals, they play the second game tomorrow night. The game before them is the Ravens-Browns. If the Ravens win, which they're going to want to, they win the division.
Yep.
So they're going to want to win the division, which means Pittsburgh's going to have nothing to play for at night, and the Bengals still do have to play because they're trying to get in the playoffs.
So we're going Mike Evans over receiving yards, Cortland Sutton over receiving yards, and the Bengals. That's our 3-pick parlay. Fan Duel. Scan that code, and you can get in with us. Mike Evans, Cortland Sutton, and the Bengals. Everybody have a wonderful and safe weekend. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to Gary Parrish. Thanks to Brian Edwards. Thanks to John Roser across the glass. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. We will be back on Monday. Until then, we gone.